media day. When this day comes, we know that
These community managers are represented across all lower 48 states, and what they do is they work in conjunction with our communities to ensure that we can hear what our clients and customers need, but it empowers us to be able to deliver those resources for them.
You outlined so eloquently exactly what I was going to ask you next in terms of what sets Chase apart. When you hear about building champions for life, which is the mission of the SWAC, how does J.P. vision align with it?
Absolutely. First, let me start with what sets us apart. Is we absolutely want to be the bank for all. And we also are the bank that will meet you where you are, that meet you in your financial journey, meet you in your community. We will come to you to help you achieve those goals. When I think about partnerships with the SWAC, that's exactly what they're doing for our students and our athletes. They're meeting them where they are, and they're absolutely taking them to where they can go in the future, helping them build life skills. We want to do the same thing. We want to build life skills for our clients and our customers and our communities so that they have stronger financial outcomes, so they have sound advice, so they can make bigger and better decisions. So this aligns with us because we have the same vision.
And all that simply is saying that our core values, our mission that we disciplined, be obedient, have a lot of grit. We pride ourselves on being disciplined people. Therefore, we should be a disciplined collective. We pride ourselves on being obedient, which is simply submitting and complying with the authority for the greater good of the team. And we certainly pride ourselves on having a lot of grit, which is a passion and perseverance for long-term and meaningful. That's who we are, regardless of what the mascot is. Internally, what you're going to get from us is dogmatic. I often tell people I'm a canine descent. Everything about us is the all-black cane corso with the white stripe. You better not pit, because we're not a petable puppet. We come off this hill, man. It's gonna be some real trouble. We stand on that. That's what the dog mentality allows us to do.
All right, James Hill, and then Ms. David, and then Cash. Hill, you're up.
Coach Jackson, congratulations on all your success. Talk a little bit about coming in, putting your stamp on that.
The money that they're going to come into, essentially, they've got to be able to know how to use it and manage it wisely. For anyone who's interested in finding out more information, how do they learn more about Chase? I know everybody sees it in their community when they drive down the street.
Absolutely.
But learning more about Chase.
about coming in, putting your stamp on that program, looking around and kind of tweaking some things and that mentality and just winning and putting this thing together the way you want to?
Yeah, Mr. Every year we have a theme. This year's theme is water to wine. Look at John 2:5. It simply says Jesus' mother looked over and said, do exactly what he tells you to do. That's what we're telling them. That's what we're doing. We're telling people what to do. We expect them to fully get it done so we can take our program from water to wine. When we walked in the door here, we ripped all the pictures off the wall. Just because we were don't mean we will be. Just because we weren't don't mean we can't be. And so we changed the whole mentality, and that's flipping rosters. In this day and age, we have to flip a lot of people off this roster. We've got 71 new players on our team. There's only 34 returners from last year's team, and that's not common to people. We need to do this our way. If we're going to talk about going to Atlanta like we started talking about when we walked in the door, then we need to make sure we did this in the manner that we know how to do it. Very, very glad that I'm working with Anton Golf, our athletic director. He allowed us to do this because this is not a common place in the SWAC. It's not common the way we do things, but we feel real good about it. We hope that we can continue to grow our program socially and internally. And August 30th, we look forward to putting a great product on the field.
Coach, in closing, you picked to finish third in the West. Just talk about the mentality and the guys you have and what you need to do to finish first and get to Atlanta, as you say.
Yeah, I was hoping they picked us last. I mean, I've been on both sides of this thing, man. A year ago, I picked number 1. We ended up winning it. 3 years ago, we picked 5th and ended up winning. So it really doesn't matter. We care about the post at Prairie View A&M. We don't really care about the pre. All the pre stuff, we consider that being cute. It's kind of like looking at yourself when you put on a suit in the mirror. Until you go to the actual event, you don't really know what you look like. And so that's how we go about things. Hadn't seen the rankings, was hoping we would last, but our guys' mentality is going to be the same. We have to learn to treat compliments and criticisms the same. We expect to win. We expect to be successful. We can't allow ourselves to get too high or too low, regardless of what happens. We just got to play our brand of football.
Thank you, Coach. Have a good season.
Thank you.
Ms. Davis, you're up.
Good morning, Coach. It's Kim Davis from Talk Pop in Houston. Welcome to the SWAC. And my question for you is, you talked about the changes you made to the roster. How difficult was that? What's the buy-in been like? And can you describe what your player, the player that can play for this team with this mentality, who is he? What is he?
Yeah, I'll answer that first. He's a dog. He's disciplined. He's obedient. He's got a lot of grit. He's doing those things on and off the field. And he actually can play Division I football. Changing over the roster was tough because a lot of those guys that are no longer here, they did buy into what we were doing this spring, which you can simply see by seeing we had the highest team GPA for a semester that the program has ever had. We've been playing football since 1907 at Prairie View A&M. And so it's one of those deals to where guys bought in even though that they're not here. And they bought in simply because we had a non-negotiable plans. We say oftentimes we're a parentally ran program. You do exactly what we tell you to do. Just like my mama told you to take out the trash, she's not asking on negotiating to take out the trash. The trash needs to be taken out. And so even the guys that have left our roster, they still bought into that, and we've helped them find somewhere to play. But just because you buy in don't mean you can play at Prairie View A&M. No more can you just send your kid to Prairie View A&M and he get on the roster. If he's 5'8", Prairie View A&M probably not the place for him. And we had to come in and have a realistic conversation with our fans, with our high school coaches in the state of Texas, and with everybody that wants to. In the state of Texas, and with everybody that wants to send somebody to Prairie View A&M. Make sure somebody else wants it before you send him to Prairie View A&M. We're not 0-82 anymore. That's not us. We're on the quest to win a national championship. And so if you ain't gonna send them to Texas, don't just send them to us. And it was hard at first, but now it's been well received because people have come by and they see what it is that we're trying to get done.
One quick follow-up. What excited you most about coming to PV?
Anton Golf. I'm from Houston. I passed by Prairie View A&M on the way from Houston to Austin to see my daughter a lot of times. I never once looked over there and said, I want to be the head coach over there. I always said why they can't win, but I never once said I want to be the head coach. When I had a conversation with Anton Golf, I wanted to be the head coach because I felt like he had a vision. And most of the time, college football, if you're working with somebody that has no vision, you can't be successful. And I was tired of dragging people along at the places I've been. I wanted to be coached. I wanted to be taught. I wanted to be at a place where we were all on the be at a place where we were all on the same page. Between Dr. LeGrand and Anton Golf, our AD, we were all on the same page, and I was excited to choose to come to Prairie View A&M.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, next up, Terrence Harris, and then the Yard HBCU Sports. Mr. Harris.
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
What's going on, Terrence?
Nada. Hey, what would you say have been some of your biggest challenges since taking on this job?
Yeah, bringing Prairie View A&M football to normal. We often think we're normal, but when we don't go other places, when we're not outside of where we are, we don't get a chance to see what the new normal really is. And we've had to do some things to get us to normal. People always talk about the size of our staff. That's normal. It's normal college football. If you don't have that in college football, you need to get normal. But our people recognize that we want it to be normal. We have not gotten anything that we wanted or something spectacular. We've gotten the things that we need. And so it looks like we come in here, we got more than the last person.